Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a look here at HBAR, seeing what's going on with Hedera Hashgraph. And this is an interesting one. I've covered it a lot in the past, and it's been a little while since we covered it. So I just want to make sure we cover a few things here and touch on liquidity levels, most recent high establishing itself as a new low as a likelihood there, and obviously a few other things. So if you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I just love teaching people to trade. Truly hope you can learn something here today. If you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site, link down below. We do have a summertime sale right now. Summer sale 23, use that during checkout to lock in your rate for the life of your membership. It's available for our Premium Plus membership. So take a look at that, and obviously let me know if you have any questions. We're going to take a look at a few key factors here for HBAR and kind of just see what's going on. I'm putting some trend lines here on the charts, kind of giving us some ideas of what direction we're heading. The key takeaway here is that this most recent high, big surprise, is established itself as a likely new low. And we'll see on smaller time frames what I mean by that. But the bottom line here is that there's a lot of liquidity at that level where the price action had closed and broke through that key level resistance. So 5.75 is a new support level if the price does pull back to that range. Okay, quick thing to preface with as well, just note we have some awesome results here recently. We got some open trades here with our community, but generally speaking, we took some nice profits, 30% from Bake, and 84% in 8 hours from API 3. Okay, so again, some awesome profits there. Congrats to our community members. I like to mention that because it's important to celebrate our success, because sometimes there are times when it takes a little while to get those results you're looking for, right? Especially with good swing trades. That said, well done, and congrats again to my current members and new members alike. We've got some really cool things in store. We've got some awesome trades actually soon to trigger with a lot of take profit, especially with Bitcoin trending at 29,500. It's a pretty exciting time right now. That being said, with HBAR, let's talk about some key levels. So let's talk about, first of all, moving averages. We're tentatively above the 200-day SMA right now. I like to emphasize the word tentative because we haven't officially closed yet. We've got 8 hours left in this candlestick. And again, the price could pull back to that level, if not further back. We'll look at some Elliott wave theory and kind of see what retracement levels we're looking at. Likely 0.382, 0.5, and 0.618 on Fibonacci. We're taking a look here at the levels here also for RSI. We're testing 70 on the RSI, commonly a resistance zone. So I wouldn't be surprised if the price closes where it's at or lower based on that sentiment. We need a lot more volume to be able to break through that level. And as we can see here, decent amount of volume. We're well above the moving average. But again, we need to see a lot of volume for any kind of break there. Okay, we've also got 3 good strong days here so far. Once again, we saw 3 white soldiers followed by some retracement. We're not there yet, but we've got 2 out of the last 3 days have been pretty strong for HBAR. So we'll see if that continues. MACD is converging. We got a lot of momentum, right? Momentous indicators are telling us we're on the right side of tracks, but we do have a key level resistance there, right in the range of about 6.1, downwards of about 6 cents even. So 6 to 6.1 is a resistance zone. That said, though, the daily looks pretty healthy and overall pretty good. Looking at the 4-hour, we can also see a very similar sentiment with a lot of volume last 4-hour candle, which is still about 12 minutes left before it closes. We can also see here as well, when it comes to the RSI, we've got a resistance level there at 70 in the RSI too. That's excellent. All right, so that's good news there. We like to see that because of the fact that breaking through that level could provide a strong continuation, or just coming up to that level again, a retest, there's a stronger likelihood we're going to see that continue. Bear in mind, though, if we do not break above 70 in the RSI, the likelihood of the price action going sideways before the next leg up is pretty high. Okay, so again, with all this continuation, this momentum, I think the probability of HBAR moving up from here is greater than it moving down. Again, just based on what we see here so far. Let's take a quick look at some liquidity levels here. In fact, we forgot to look at that on the daily. We can see we are well within that range, but the previous, most recent range, we got a lot of liquidity there and we broke through that resistance level. It basically just tells us that there's a lot of volume in that area. And with us breaking through that level, they're probably going to see a likelihood of some bouncing points right there. So if we zoom out a little bit further, we can see there's definitely a lot of volume at the 5.2 mark, but we're building that volume profile here at the range where we're at right now. Okay, so again, it does make more sense for the price action to occur a little bit higher here. Let's see if there's any fair value gaps. We do have a fair value gap here right about 5.6 to 5.7. So the price does pull back. We could see a wick down to that level. That is a very common occurrence because the price moved up too quickly there. We've got basically some buy-side liquidity here as well from before, and that could also be a factor too. But we've broken through that level, so probably not that big of a deal. But we do want to look at the 1 hour and kind of see what we're looking at here for the Elliott wave and see where we're going to pull out. Okay, so again, kind of what I was expecting. 0.382, 0.5, and 0.618. These are really common retracement zones for Fibonacci, as well as, of course, Elliott wave theory. So far we've seen our base here with our 1. We got our, our higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and tentatively in with our higher high right now. Now, I like to emphasize the word tentative because this hasn't officially closed yet. We haven't established a lower low, a lower high. And until we do, this isn't complete. But it gives us perspective on if the price turns itself around from here, we're probably going to see a bouncing point. My speculation is 0.575. It's going to be a strong bouncing point if it does pull back to that level, because that was a key level resistance previously on the daily close. And that's commonly an area in which we see that happen. In other words, if you take a look at like weekly high, low, open, close, we can see our 1 week close is also there. And oftentimes you'll see the similarities there for daily close, which we've already picked up on. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at there in the overall sense. So my speculation, if the price were to pull back 0.5, basically 5.75 cents is the area in which we'll see that. Last but not least, let's take a quick look here at TD sequential and see that we ran up to a 6, back down to a 3, up to a 7. So we do have some healthier continuations here. They're not overextended by any stretch. And HBAR, on average, doesn't look like it overextended itself too much. We did have an overextension here that continued, one that turned itself around here, and once more, anytime we get that pullback. So to me, this is a very healthy continuation. It's not the best staircase pattern, but it's definitely not terrible either. And if we take a look at the cloud, we got all green lights here to leave your long position open. Just know if we were to close right in this range here where the price is at presently for today, we probably got about a good 12 to 24 hours of continuation. So we're hoping that this price action stays where it's at. All in all, that's pretty much where we're at there. I hope that made sense for you. Thank you so much again for joining me here. And again, if you found benefit, like, subscribe, follow the whole 9 yards down below. Help us grow our Twitter as well over here at Cash Trading on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. It's good stuff there. We got a lot of good technical and fundamental data. I send out a lot of potential playout charts. I'll do the same thing for HBAR as well, kind of summarizing what you see here in the charts today. Again, I'm glad and appreciate you watching. Thanks again. If you want to become, again, a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site. Link down below. We got a summer sale. Summer sale 23 is a coupon code. It's all linked down below as well. Make sure you utilize that when you check out. You can lock in your rate for your entire membership. And that's an awesome benefit there, so be sure to check that out. Thanks again so much for joining me here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.